Lucy, and today I'm going to talk about being lucky in love. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe now or go back and watch some of the other videos that I've done, either by myself or with my son, and let me know what you think. Today I'm going to talk about who is lucky in our relationship. So somebody commented a little while ago on one of our videos saying that my husband is very lucky to have me and my sons. And it made me smile because it's true, he is very, very lucky. But it also made me realize that I haven't heard that for a very long time. And it got me thinking. When we first started dating and he would introduce me as his girlfriend, people would always tell him how lucky he was. Oh, he's so lucky, he's so lucky. It was a running joke. And when we first got married, just the same. People would stop us in the street and ask like, oh, tasa ni tai tai ma. When he said yes, they'd be like, oh, so good, so good. And I would smile and be like, yeah, so good. You're so lucky you have me. Woohoo! And I'm sure in his head he was thinking, no. Yeah, having her comes with a whole load of trouble. Because I guess when people saw that he had a foreign wife, they were only really looking at the exterior. Just the idea that it's a really cool thing, or like, I guess the concept of beauty. While I'm not beautiful in my eyes, I guess the idea of the light hair and the light skin and the light eyes, that's considered attractive in some ways. So people would comment all the time on how very, very lucky he was. But what they didn't see is how difficult his life was having me in it. Because there's so many culture problems, right? And so many language problems. I'm sure when people said this, he was thinking, lucky. She can't even order her own food. She can't make a reservation. She can't take the bus, for goodness sake. Just the very simple things in life I struggled with because of the language and the culture. And so while people were telling him how lucky he was, actually he was doing so much for me that I was obviously extremely lucky to have his help and support and guidance, because otherwise I would have been eating chicken butts and not even knowing it. So while people were stopping us in the street to tell us how very lucky he was, what they didn't realize was that actually he was doing so much for me. He was my personal translator, my chauffeur, my tour guide. He was actually my everything at the time. I think maybe even from our close friends or family, they felt like he was lucky because he didn't have a job, didn't have a career, was living with his parents. None of those things mattered to me. And I felt like we could be in a relationship and we could get married, and he was still welcome to have female friends or to go out partying without me. And so I guess from closer family and friends, they felt like he was lucky to have found somebody who would put up with that, who was okay with all of these quirks. And then time went on. And over the years, those comments became less and less. And I'm curious now whether they've become less and less because I've aged so badly, or if they've become less and less because they've acknowledged my personality and realized that he's not that lucky after all. 10 years later, everybody is telling me how lucky I am, because now my husband has taken paternity leave to help take care of our children. I was going to say to help me take care of our children, but no, because they are both our responsibility. So he has taken paternity leave to help take care of our children and to spend time with them and to enjoy their younger years while he can, because he acknowledges that this is the one and only chance, and once this time goes, it goes. And so he started cooking dinner again. He didn't cook for 10 years, and now he started cooking. I'm so lucky. Actually, he is a wonderful dad. He takes them out, he plans trips for them, and he is supporting me in my career choice. He's even changed his line ID to be my assistant. A lot of people that I've met, when I mention that my husband is supporting me or helping me, and he's still translating for me and he's still doing so much for me. And so I hear on a daily basis how very, very lucky I am. And I agree that I am really lucky. But what people don't realize is that I was always lucky. I was lucky 10 years ago. He had the same values and the same morals 10 years ago. But 10 years ago, everybody thought that he was the lucky one. And 10 years later, suddenly, everybody's thinking has changed and suddenly I'm the lucky one to have him. And actually, somebody told me once, like, nobody's lucky to have their partner. Everybody puts in equal amount of effort in their relationship. Nobody's lucky. You find each other, you work on it, done. And at the time, I didn't realize what she meant. But now I totally agree, because you can't see from the outside how much effort people are putting in on the inside. The only thing I can think of that has changed is, like I said, my appearance, or whether or not people have got to know me a bit better. But I think the thing that's changed the most is his job status. I think when we got together and he didn't have a job, people felt like he was so lucky he found somebody that took him on. And years later, when he has a decent job and he is putting it on the back burner for me, people feel like I'm very lucky because he has a good job that he's putting on hold for me. Is a stay-at-home mum very lucky to be able to spend time with her children and to have coffee mornings? Or is she unlucky to have to keep cleaning the house and give up her career and not have time to pee? So I think everybody's idea of what makes one person in the relationship lucky or unlucky is just so totally different. It just depends on what you want out of a relationship or what you want out of life. And then finding that person who can help you fulfill that, and you can help them fulfill all of their dreams too. So yes, please let me know what makes you lucky in your relationship, or your partner lucky in their relationship with you. And let me know if you believe that one person is luckier than the other person. And I look forward to reading all your comments. I really enjoy the comments. So I really look forward to reading all your comments. If you haven't clicked like already, please click like, and feel free to go back and watch one of the other videos. I will see you next time with Caleb. So until next time, remember to hit subscribe, ring the bell, do all of those YouTube-y things, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.